fans, Greg, these two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A nice shot by Booker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Passes it to Jackson. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Paul.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Booker, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Outside, George. There's the triple. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. George has got 5. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Booker with no one around. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Paul. Johnson in the corner. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Booker against George. To the paint. Here's Zubac. The 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns leading. Inside, here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play, Devin Booker, up to the rim.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. George dishes to Jackson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Nobody near George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
And stolen by Ayton. They get a hand on it. George with the ball. Bridges covering. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers. Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Finals.
46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson misses. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Johnson can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Reggie Jackson.
There's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Clippers trail by 7. Jackson looking it over. Here's George, and taken away by Paul. For 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. It's tipped. Outside Jackson. Shot to stop the run. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Zubats. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Bridges. Misses off the right iron. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jackson kicks to Leonard. 3-pointer. Shoots from the baseline. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 9. Now here's Booker. He has 7. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. That one doesn't drop. Empty that time from Leonard. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more 3-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of 3s, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And here's Booker from the arc. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Here's George. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard the pass to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 8 points.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball. He really didn't waste any time.
On the wing, Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Jackson passes to Leonard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns basketball.
Suns leading by 9. Paul outside. There's the drive. And the rejection by Zubac. Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker, no good. LA's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here's Leonard from 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And here's Booker from the arc. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Suns on top, leading by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference, only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Pass to George. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. Johnson outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And George kicks to Morris. Offline with his 3. Suns leading by 9. Ayton dishes to Paul. Shot from the wing. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
There's the pass to Bridges. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 11.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
George passes to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And the wide open shot from Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on George. Here's Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Booker's got 12 in the game.
Well, the defense knows Devin Booker, when he's in a rhythm, can be problematic.
Outside for George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Pass to George. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Passes it to Jackson. Morris looking over the floor. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Jackson.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
Ball outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here's Morris for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for George. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. And here's Booker from the arc. Up again. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 10 points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Leonard dishes to Morris. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Outside for George. Sinks the triple. George has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking helpless.
Ball left side. Stolen by George. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 3 quarters of play in a close game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Zubac the pass to George. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker, 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Booker.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Clippers trail by 5. George looking over the floor. Here's Jackson. They get it again. And it's the Suns with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ball against Jackson. For three, Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Zubac. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. Spins. And the rejection by Zubac. They get it back. Stolen by Zubac. In the corner, it's Morris. To the inside. Outside Leonard. The pass to Zubac. Over Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Suns leading by 6. Paul outside. Drives to the hoop. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Booker. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Paul, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Ayton finds Johnson. And here is Paul. A baseline J. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. And it's George missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Bridges. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 40% from the field. From deep, George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Jackson passes to Zubac to stop the drought. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Booker from the arc. Tries to keep it alive. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Booker. Bridges left side. He kicks it to Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Zubac the pass to George. For the 3, it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
And here is Paul. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They
We're expecting a shootout with this matchup, RJ. These are two teams that can score with the best of them.
Yeah, each side are going to have their hands full on defense. Look, both sides need to bring the intensity to try and disrupt the offensive flow any way they can.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Paul passes to Crowder. No good from outside. And here's Minnesota now. And here's Edwards outside. And Booker pulls it down. Bridges left side. And here's Crowder from the arc. Ayton, nice persistence to tip it back in.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Paul against Russell. Now here's Booker. From the arc. No good that time.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Russell against Paul. Stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns. Using his size and strength to make things happen.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder outside. Paul for 3. Sinks it from distance. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside for Booker. On the wing, Crowder. From behind the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebound, Minnesota.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's got 6.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Crowder left side. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns, rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Crowder outside. Out to Bridges. Shot from 16. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Towns passes to Russell. To the middle. Gobert finds Russell. 3 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Booker on the take. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Russell pass to Gobert. Towns for three, and Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Minnesota with a rebound. Right side, Edwards. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Edwards has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 5 now.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Up top, Paul, guarded by Russell. Outside for Booker. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota in the lead. Towns for 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Outside Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Towns against Crowder. Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Crowder with a steal.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Out to Bridges, takes a 3. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns passes to Gobert. Outside Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Now Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. Ayton with the defensive effort. On the wing, Crowder, covered by Towns. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Towns up top. And it's Russell on the drive. Here's Gobert. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Here's Paul driving in. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. Aiden's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. And Aiden with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Aiden using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. Inside. From 11 feet away. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Bridges outside. McDaniels with some nice D.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Outside for Russell. Pass to Towns. Russell up top. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for this.
18.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
So it's Minnesota now. 6-point game.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Well, the Suns shooting just 33% so far in this game. Booker finds Paul. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker's showing us his vision.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Outside Russell. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Towns. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Gobert passes to Towns. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Oh, there's the alley. The score now all even.
Enjoy every moment you get to watch Chris Paul. We might never see a point guard like him again.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton. And he makes it. 12 points for him.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Outside Booker for the lead. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. Second chance shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Crowder pass to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. 2 of the greatest to ever do it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Tipped. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Russell against Paul. Pass to Booker. Looking to get back on track. And the shot goes down. Booker's got 6 points.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Here's Russell. An easy 2 on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Ball against Russell. Stolen by Russell. It's tipped. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. 11 seconds left in the 3rd. 6 on the shot clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
I've seen CP do this a million times. No one is better at running the pick and roll.
Russell from outside. He's off from 3. Tie game in Minnesota. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Timberwolves shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Up top, Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker. The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Suns trailing. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here's Minnesota. Left side, Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Right side, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. And stolen by Booker. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Gobert finds Towns. The kick out to Edwards. To the inside. Gobert. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Sinks the tray.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Outside Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Outside Paul. Going inside. Booker for three. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Paul against Russell. Left side McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Back to Daniels. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Up top, Edwards. Booker defending. Pass to Towns. Takes the three. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Ball from deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Paul with a steal. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And Ayton with the stuff.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Outside Russell. Now Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Paul against Russell. Paul drives in. Booker, the pass to Bridges. To take the lead. Russell with the rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
50 seconds left in the game. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, the previous play is under the foul call still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
2 on the clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Out to Bridges to take the lead. Rebound Minnesota. Crowder with a steal.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. for three. Bridges. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W.
tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Payne, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Tries again. Crowder pulls it in.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pulls it from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Morant against Paul. On the wing, Booker. Over Bane. Booker, no good. It's tipped. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's Morant. It's rebounded by Paul. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Morant. The rejection by Paul. Booker with no one around. No good. That would have tied it.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Bane passes to Morant. Paul with the three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Morant against Paul. Back to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 14 points for Ja Morant.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Morant drives in. Again, Memphis.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Paul passes to Booker. There's the three. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Paul dishes to Booker. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. They kept going to him. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And a deep three from Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. To the right side. And taken away by Paul. Here's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
It's Morant with the drive. Outside, Bain. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the 3 off target.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And there it is for him.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And he gets it to go. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Morant finds Jackson to end the run to the paint. Here's Adams. Back to Jackson. Paul with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Lobbed up there for Booker.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Morant outside. Dishes to Brooks. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Back to Bridges. The putback. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Shoots over Crowder. The Grizzlies with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
1:37 left in the first half. Paul against Morant. Paul kicks to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. And he gets it back. Outside Crowder. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker.
This is Adams' calling card, making his presence felt defensively.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. And Morant throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Ball against Morant. Here's Bridges. And there's the feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. And stolen by Booker. The Suns shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Paul with the steal. Back to Bridges. Here's Booker. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Stolen by Jackson. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thanks so much, David. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Booker with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Hands it from downtown. Booker's got 14 points.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Tipped away. Morant passes to Bain. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
Down low. And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Another level indeed. For Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Suns lead by 16.
And these are the shots you want Ayton taking. He's just so smart on offense.
And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Paul looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
Morant against Paul. There's Jackson with the 3. And Paul pulls it down. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. And Booker kicks to Paul. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Booker from the arc. Traps in the tray. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Adams. And Adams with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Lobbed up there for Booker. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 16. Payne for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Back to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Bridges with the steal. He's got a clear path.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Ball against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Adams with the screen on Bridges. And again, Memphis no good. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 17-7 run. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Morant. The drive by Paul. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Bain. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Morant against Paul. Here's Jackson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Jackson misses.
Look, he's got all the confidence in the world, but you're trying to go for the big finish. You've got to finish.
Crowder finds Booker. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been just...
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Phoenix ahead, opening up a huge game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Lobbed up there for Booker. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here they come. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Pull-up jumper. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 20. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Brooks misses. Suns leading by 20. Bridges passes to Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Memphis ball.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Morant against Paul. At the top of the key, Bridges. Booker in the corner. From downtown, the Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Booker outside. Tries the spin move over Bain. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. It's deflected. Morant passes to Bain. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Outside, Bain. Morant dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson up top, defended by Crowder. Good work defensively by Crowder. Out to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Crowder. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Morant throws it down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Phoenix.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 15-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The pass to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Lobbed up there for Booker. Jackson against Crowder. Jackson kicks to Morant. From the arc. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
say does.
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Now here's Jackson. Crowder with a steal, and the Suns pushing it up now. Bridges down low, Leonard defending. Bridges passes to Ayton. The ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Booker fires from way outside. No good on the quick three.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Bridges from deep three-point range. And the Suns miss again. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Booker. They get the rebound.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
George against Booker. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Paul. In the air. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's George. Here's Morris. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bridges. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Jackson for 3. The shot no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass.
I love this young man's mindset. When he has the basketball, he's looking to score.
And George launches it from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Jackson outside. Fires the 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And that one's good. Paul.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
It's George on the wing. Morris outside. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Now here's Booker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he lobs it up. Knocked loose. Zubac passes to George. Stolen by Ayton. Inside. Oh, deflected. George outside. To end the drought. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Ball against Jackson. Ball passes to Crowder. And the Suns miss again. The Clippers trail. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They grab their own miss. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Phoenix is shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Here's Jackson. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's Crowder missing. And the Clippers have possession. It's a 3-point game.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Jackson against Paul. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jackson against Paul. Morris outside. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. Bridges passes to Crowder. Left side Paul. Now Booker. Leonard defending. Puts up a 3. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. George for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
The lob. Very well done.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Booker for 3. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pulls it. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
It's Booker on the wing. And it's Booker again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Leonard for three. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Here's Bridges. Will it go? Oh, Leonard with the block. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Jackson can't get it to go. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
George for 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. For 3, Booker. Bridges. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Jackson. And he lays it up and in. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
What we know about Reggie Jackson is he loves attacking in transition. You give him room to run, this guy's lethal.
Here's Booker looking to end this cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
George, a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Morris passes to Jackson. Back to Morris. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Now Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Booker. From deep. It's rebounded by Morris. Here's Jackson. Comes up empty down low. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top, leading by 3.
The Clippers, 19.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Pass to Jackson. And he drives in. Shoots over Paul. Jackson can't get it to go. Phoenix is shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Bridges. Oh, Leonard with the block. They recover it. Crowder, that's good. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And it's Jackson on the take. Kicks it to George. Leonard on the wing. The 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
And it's Paul off the drive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 8.
What a motor by DeAndre Ayton. Great job on the second chance putback.
Jackson, the pass to George. Three-pointer. The Clippers rebound. Bridges against Leonard. There's Jackson with the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jackson gets the bucket.
If Jackson finds a shot at the arc, look out. This guy has become very consistent from out there.
Here's Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on even to Zubats.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Both good from the line that time.
But Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Now, DeAndre Ayton can be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
There's Jackson with the 3. Not going to go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Paul. Give him 8. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Leonard finds Jackson. Oh, Paul with the block. And he recovers it. The 3, George. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Booker with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Booker no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Ayton. Blocked. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. And it's Jackson on the take. Here's Zubats.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
And so it's Phoenix. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great team defense on Paul George.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. For 3, Booker gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, that's the money maker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from 3-point range if you allow it.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Leonard for three. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Booker missing again.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Paul. Rejected by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
And it's good for 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one.
Oh, wow!
Did he just do that?
With authority!
Wow. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Here's George. Up top, Morris. George finds Morris. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Paul with it. Guarded now by Morris. Booker. That one goes. Count it. Booker's got 11 points here in the second half.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
George outside. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. George's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Now here's Zubac. Now Jackson from outside the arc. Crowder grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
From the high post. Pass to Zubac. Crowder with a steal. Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
George, a deep 3. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
a look of confidence. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Booker with no one around. Minnesota with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Towns for 3. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Crowder the pass to Paul. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, Ayton in position. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now here's Paul. Gobert with the block. Towns against Booker. Throws it up high and finished off by McDaniel.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
On the wing, Booker pulls up from the corner. Good on the shot.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside, Russell. Towns in the corner. Back to Russell. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Booker. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bridges with the steal. Booker outside. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Booker's got 5 now.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Bridges with the steal. Inside. Here's Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
1:03 left here in the first quarter. Russell against Paul. Russell kicks to Edwards. Over Booker. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Bridges misses. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Outside Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Bridges misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The tray. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The drive by Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Gobert. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 1.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. Russell looking around. Now the pass to McDaniels. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McDaniels got 7. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. And the idea to close down the paint.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Paul goes in. Bridges outside. Oh, good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Edwards can't hit. Suns leading by 3. And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Edwards. Out left to the wing. Launches it. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Ayton. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Booker outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from the wing. McDaniels passes to Russell. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Suns leading. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Poked away. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Edwards. That's good.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. And the rejection by Towns. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker. Baseline J on the way. Edwards can't hit. Suns leading by 3. Booker outside. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's McDaniels to the left wing. Out in his own on the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
Russell dishes to Towns. Russell inside, defended by Paul. Here's Gobert. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And Paul launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the officials call a traveling violation. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bridges finds Booker. From past the arc. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Suns.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Outside Crowder. The 3. And so we conclude the first half. Suns ahead, up by 6. We'll see you.
22. The Timberwolves 16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Got a piece of it. Paul against Russell. The kick out to Towns. 4 on the clock. Here's Gobert. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And it's Paul missing. The Timberwolves shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Paul against Russell. Gobert with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Ayton. And they pick up 2. Ayton's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Outside, Russell driving in. Pass to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Assist from
Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Paul against Russell. Paul kicks to Crowder. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Booker outside. This one for 3. Tips it up, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Russell. Towns high post. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Paul with the 3. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Crowder. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's the lob to the hoop. And finished by McDaniel.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Crowder. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Crowder's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Russell against Paul. The kick out to Towns. Here's McDaniels. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Well, head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointer.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. Suns leading by 8. Paul outside. The kick out to Crowder from deep three-point range. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Edwards on the wing. Out to Russell. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the pass to Bridges. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. He can't hit that time. Timberwolves trail by 8. And it's Towns penetrating. Bridges with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Edwards. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Booker outside. Kicks it to Crowder. The high post shot. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had active hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Kicks it out to Paul. Lobs it up for Crowder. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Crowder's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Suns leading by 14. Paul outside. Booker in the corner. Dishes to Ayton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Timberwolves trail by 14. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Edwards. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. To the inside. It's tipped. McDaniels with the ball. Down low. Here's Edwards. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. for three. Booker. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Crowder. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. And he makes good on the layup.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Paul is doubled. Ayton wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Gobert the pass to Russell. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Towns dishes to Edwards. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Inside, Towns with the steal. Russell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Edwards. The 10-footer. Second chance shot. Towns against Crowder. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Ball outside. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. That shot off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. It's tipped. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
35 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And Booker puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. And the Suns lead by 10.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Out to Edwards from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were...
folks. Thanks for tuning in. And we talk about good offense beating good defense. Brett, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get into the fourth quarter with a game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? 1 or 2 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row. That might end up being the difference here, BA.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Crowder. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Booker finds Bridges for 3. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
From deep, Morant. Outside Bain. Jackson with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Morant outside. Pure from three-point range.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Morant. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jackson, the pass to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's Morant, coming off a Suns make, and he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Oh, there's the alley. Can't finish the lob.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Booker against Bain. Morant into the lane. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Crowder with it. Guarded by Morant. The kick out to Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Bain with the drive. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Booker against Bain. Booker, pass to Bridges. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And Morant gets double teamed. We've got 1:48 left in the first. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Crowder against Jackson. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Here's Morant. And that one hits the back iron.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Outside Morant. And there's the drive. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
On defense, the Suns. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Paul. Oh, Adams with the block.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Now here's Booker. And he's going for the lob. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court for Memphis, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Brooks. Stolen by Ayton. Paul against Morant. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man. But what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Morant. It's tipped.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And there's the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Memphis trailing here. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Outside for Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Bane, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
It's Booker on the wing from the corner. Off the left rim and out. The Grizzlies have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Morant, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he's going for the oop here. Can't complete the lob. The Suns leading. Pass to Paul. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jackson.
Get the perimeter.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Over Bane. And again, it's the Suns missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Morant finds Jackson. Throw it down on the lob. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
1:24 left in the half. Pass to Brooks. Jacks up a three. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bridges. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Bridges hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Ball against Morant. Here's Booker, and too long on the shot. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Jackson. Here's Adams. Outside Morant. Another shot. Ain't no good. The Suns have got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Jackson, left side. Back to Brooks. The 3 ball. Jackson can't get it to go. So a tie game here as we finish the first. Thanks very much, Allie. And
your Suns, 18. The Grizzlies, 18.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
The shot no good, and Phoenix the other way now. Right side Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Desmond Bane. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Here's the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. And here are the Suns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
Ball hits them both. Well, the Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Jackson. To end the run. And again, Memphis no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Hey, I'll tell you, it's not easy to change your shot in midair like this. Just a great job of staying in control.
Booker goes in, and he can't get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Brooks outside, lets it go from deep, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. The 3, buries it from 3. Booker's got 8.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. And he makes it on the layup. Paul's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Paul against Morant. Here's Brooks. Shoots over Bridges. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Bridges. Tipped. Outside Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Jackson, the screen. Shot from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 11 points in the game.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
That's his go-to, doing what he can to strengthen their lead.
Morant against Paul. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Inside. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Jackson. Brooks has got 5 now.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Bridges finds Booker. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson left side. And the dunk by Jackson.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Right side, Paul. Can't get it to fall. A good look from Bane. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
A huge 3 allows them to...
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a bucket. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Right side, Morant. The Suns clear it. To the middle. Pass to Booker. Nifty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shoots over Paul. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Brooks against Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. Powered it home.
Not fair at all. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
It sure does.
Whatever the team needs, Chris Paul can provide it. Tonight, it's on the scoring end.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Paul. There's the drive. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Yeah, so Chris Paul beats you off the dribble. We've said that a million times. And draws contact. We've said that a million times.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. It's kept alive. On the wing, Bane. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Memphis. And for the Suns, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Tipped. Brooks with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Ball against Morant. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Morant finds Bane. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Booker, good.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Ball against Morant. From deep three-point range. Throws it up high. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bridges. Pass to Paul. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Adams.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Adams. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Money!
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! The Grizzlies shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Morant against Paul. Outside Bane. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Crowder with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Bane. Adams finds Jackson. From deep, Morant. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Paul against Morant. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.